Hey everyone, SB Philos 4 here, and we have another video for you to summarize another girls band party station. This is the 7th live stream of such sorts, and for those who are unaware, Garupa Station is usually a live stream where the franchise members will get together and share updates for the game upcoming in the Japanese version of Bang Dream. So in this video, I just want to summarize all the interesting and fascinating new updates that are to come in the game. That of course will go into JP Dory, which means that in the worldwide server, which most of us plays, it will be going into the game sometime next year. So this is some pretty interesting updates. Let's get right into it and see what they have in store here. The first bit of news I want to talk about are new cover songs, because those are always really exciting to see and what kind of new songs that are going to be added to the game. So there's actually quite a number of songs that are going to be added to the game in the near future. The first one here is this song, Happy Material, which is the opening to Maho Sensei Negima. So Hello Happy World is going to be covering this song, and of course this cover song being as is very likely that it might be hinting a mixed event featuring a Hello Happy World member in the near future. So Happy Material is going to be one of the new covers that are going to be added to the game. In addition, Departures, which is an original song by Globe, is going to be added finally to the game on December 24th. Now, Departures is actually a cover that was in the Bang Dream cover collection volume 6 in Razor Stuman's discography, but it just wasn't in the game yet. So now it's finally going to be in the game, and it's going to be in the game very soon. Prior to the live stream that happened earlier today, they actually made a post on Twitter to sort of hint and give people guesses on what the next cover songs that are going to be in the game to sort of celebrate the year end. So usually at the year end, there's going to be these covers, usually having the bands come together to do covers. So this year is no exception, and they gave these hints on Twitter. A lot of people made the guess, and to be honest, I looked at these guesses and I wasn't really too familiar with exactly what the songs are going to be. But there was one comment on the tweet I do recall that. So the first cover song that was revealed is Hello Happy World featuring Aya and Mashiro as the singers. It is called S'il vous Président, which is a song by P. Maru-sama. It is a relatively recent song, and relatively popular as well. So the three of them are going to come back together. They sung the Sailor Moon opening earlier, and they're coming back together to sing this song, and it's going to be released on December 31st. On January 1st, the cover from Afterglow and Kasumi, so this is their third song together, which is pretty neat. But it's going to be Goodbye Sengen, a song from Chinozo. And again, another very popular cover for those who you might have seen a lot of people covering the song before. And I think this is the song out of the three that I'm most excited for. And after Kasumi, they make some pretty banger covers. So this is going to be released on January 1st. And lastly, on January 2nd, the song Dongten is going to be released featuring Roselia and Layer as the accompanying singer. Dongten is by the artist Does, this is also the song in Gintama. It's like the 5th opening of Gintama. This is also a song that was featured in Double A Side, which I guess people weren't too surprised that the song is also now in Bang Dream. So yeah, that's all the three covers that are listed from the Twitter post. Then there's the extra songs, which features Pastel Palettes and ClariS. We already know that the song that they were going to cover is Hitori Goto, which is the opening to Ero Manga Sensei. It's now officially confirmed that it's going to be in the game on December 31st. As part of the extra song celebration, usually there's an MV that comes with the song, and in this case there will be an MV with Pastel Palettes and ClariS' song Hitori Goto. It's going to be released on December 30th on the official Bang Dream channel on YouTube, and of course it's going to be in the game as well when that time comes. There's also a preview of it, of the MV in the actual live stream, the Garupa Station number 7, which is also on the official YouTube, Bang Dream YouTube channel right now. So if you want to check it out, get a preview of what the song sounds like, you could certainly do so. I'm just going to let you guys know it's an amazing song. So There's also a special song that is going to be added to the game, and it seems like it's going to be only for a short period of time, but it's basically Moichiro Luminous, or Once More Luminous, which is actually sung by ClariS. ClariS is covering it and features Aya Mariyama as the sort of guest singer in it. So we're going to actually have ClariS cover a Vantery song that's going to be in the game for a limited amount of time. So it's going to be in the game on December 30th, which is really exciting. And honestly, just thinking about it, it just makes so much sense. ClariS, if ClariS were to sing any Pastel Palette song, like Moichiro Luminous just makes the most amount of sense. So I'm super looking forward to this. This is probably the song I'm most looking forward to. So I can't wait to have this in the game next week. They also revealed that there's going to be special maps added to the game, new special maps that from these 7 songs. And again, these special maps have the weird sliders and the left side, right side flickers, so they're a little bit more tricky, but they're going to be added to the game. And these are the 7 songs that are going to be featured. We have Pop Team Epic. We also have Hana wa Odore wa ya Iroha Niho, which is the Hana Yamada opening. Sorairo Days, Bloom Bloom, Shangri-La, Sasanka, and Gekido, aka Turbulence. And you can see the dates that they're going to be added. It's basically one new map every day. Lastly, in celebration of Poppin' Party's new album, or not album, but single that's going to be coming out very soon, they're going to be adding the single songs into the game. On January 1st is going to be Poppin' Dream, which is, the name of the single, so it makes sense that'll be added to the game eventually. And then on January 8th is going to be Hoshi no Yakusoku, which is the B-side song of the single. And for those who are unaware, the C-side, the third song of the single, is going to be Introduction, which was the Poppin' Party song composed by Ayase that was released in the game earlier in the year. So they gave a really nice sort of schedule to outline exactly how it's going to work. So you can see every day there's going to be some new songs added to the game, either as a special map or perhaps it's a new cover, etc., etc. So starting on December 30th, it will be the Moichiro Luminous collaboration between ClariS and Pastel Palettes, and then moving on towards the schedule all the way until January 9th. They did reveal the second artist tie-up song that's going to be added into the game. So as a reminder, Poppin' Party, when they sung Introduction, this was a tie-up song with the producer Ayase, who produced the song for Poppin' Party. So in this case, now we have Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas composing a song for Reza Suila. Now, Las Vegas is a really interesting artist. They have like really funky kind of sort of DJ aspects, and it really, I think this is a perfect collaboration. It makes a lot of sense, and it also makes sense that Reza Sulan just randomly covered one of their songs and it just got added into the game. So Fear Loathing Las Vegas, I guess most well known for doing the Parasite opening. They're going to expect a song like that with Reza Sulan that's going to be out in February of 2022, so looking forward to that. You can also see the art that's featured with this collaboration that's going to happening with Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. So we have Reza Sulan here in their new attire and their new sort of art style. Looks pretty cool, really funky. Definitely fits the vibe of the producer quite well. So again, I'm looking forward to this collaboration. So off to game news now. So the game has a pretty interesting updates. Nothing too major, but there are some extra features that they're going to add. One of them is this sort of ranking kind of system. To be honest, I'm not too familiar how exactly this is going to work. But from what I could tell, basically now there's going to be a ranking system where you can play a particular or get a particular score with a band, and they'll sort of categorize or rank it with a letter grade. So as you can see in the example here, Poppin' Party with the 6.25 million score, it was given an A rank. And that's probably kind of showing like the highest score that this player could possibly achieve with the given team they have with Poppin' Party. So I guess this is another sort of additional leaderboard system that people could follow. I think I mentioned this in a podcast episode in the past, where maybe people could try and maybe try and rank up and maybe use the sort of high score rating as a way to possibly compete against other people. And maybe they heard that and they were adding that into the game. But again, this is definitely a super like whale bait kind of feature, because again, only the ones who have the best cards and the most whale cards will be able to get higher letter grades. That's what I'm assuming. So yeah, I'm not sure if there's going to be any like rewards with it or either, but it's just sort of shows on your profile like what kind of rating you could get with a particular band. So once we get a bit more information or details about what this is, I'll let you guys know. But yeah, that's sort of something that we will be looking forward to in the future. Of course, because it's going to be the new year, there's going to be some special items that will be added to the game, particularly this sort of exchangeable thing, this 2022 exchangeable card, where, of course, you could get a New Year's card of choice with an illustration of a band that you like. Again, this is pretty typical stuff we get on Bang Dream every New Year. And it seems like you can also grab these extra collectibles while you're playing through lives, so that you can exchange these for particular prizes. Like, for instance, the pins on your profile, as well as even a gacha ticket, a life boosting or energy boosting item, and then of course the usual crystals and shards. And of course, the good luck tokens and fortunes that we always get every year, that's going to be coming back. And there's going to be a 3-day window between January 1st and January 3rd, where you could just pull for fortunes and see what you get. Here's a closer up of some pins that are from 2022. And this looks like a login present. So featuring all the bassists and Choo Choo as the, I guess, the honorary bassist instead of layer. So you can get these pins when you log in to the game anytime between January 1st and January 10th. And there's 7 kinds. So yeah, this is pretty interesting with the Year of the Tiger. And of course, new area location featuring new conversations with various members of the cast. So that you could see some New Year's conversations. It also looks like you can get up to 70 pulls for free once per day during a 10-day period. So yeah, free pulls for everyone in JP Dory. And last but certainly not least, here is some teasers for the particular upcoming DreamFest. So there's going to be another Dream Festival, it's pretty soon after the one we just had. And here's the previews of the 2 cards that we're going to get. We don't know who they are. This is just a hint, but we'll see how it goes. If I were to guess, the first one with the snow is probably someone from Poppin' Party, because Arisa got a Dreamfest card that was in a snow setting, so I'm guessing she's doing some sort of snow gathering with other Poppin' Party members. So that's what I'm gonna guess. The first one's probably some Poppin' Party member, and the second one, it's a teacup. So it's either someone who works at Tsugumi's Cafe quite often, or perhaps someone that goes to Tsugumi's Cafe often. And based on the clothing that you see on the corner, my guess is probably Chisato actually. So my guesses are Poppin' Party and Chisato. One of the Poppin' Party characters and Chisato. But let me know in the comments down below what you think and what you predict to be the Dreamfest cards, and see who is correct. And they're going to be released on December 31st. Finally, it seems like there's going to be an update for Bang Dream on Nintendo Switch. To be honest, I almost forgot that this game was on the Nintendo Switch. But they're going to have a Season 2 pass in the game starting on January 27th of next year. And as you can see, some familiar faces of Mashiro and Layer. This basically confirms that those 2 will be added to the game as part of the Season 2 pass. And I believe there's also going to be some updates to the game where they'll add all the stories up to, I think, Band Story 2 for all of the bands. So yeah, for Razor Suile and Morphotica fans, it's weird that they weren't added into the game at the start. But sometime next year with the Season 2 pass, you'll be able to have these characters in the game. So this is a summary of what's going to be added. So as I said before, Morphotica, Razor Suile will be added to the game. All stories from Season 2 will be added to the game. as well, which includes all the bands, Band Story 2s, as well as Morphonica, Razor Sulin's Band Story 1. There's also going to be some added modes or updates, right? So there is the sort of low light mode, so you could use, you could have the card in the background instead of the distracting, I guess, crowd chibis and such, if you prefer that. And there's also going to be rehearsal mode as well, and perhaps some other updates in the future. So it also seems like there's going to be something with you know, you could use them with Joy-Cons as well. But yeah, rehearsal mode and low light mode is going to be added. And finally, it looks like a lot of songs are going to be added to the game. Again, there's not all the songs are in the game. In this particular Switch version, but it seems like there's going to be some new Morphonica, Razor Sulin songs. There's going to be some new original songs, about 12 of them, and then 18 cover songs that'll be added into the game. And all of them will have their own original Switch difficulty. So that concludes the Girls Band Party Station live stream. And these are all the major updates that I believe that require a little bit of discussion and summarization for you. But let me know in the comments down below what you think is the change or update that you're most looking forward to and excited about. Personally, I'm a huge sucker for the cover songs. So again, the songs like Goodbye Sengen, Hitori Goto, and even the ClariS Pastel Palette's Moichido Luminous cover. Oh, that's going to be so good. I'm definitely most looking forward to that. But let me know in the comments, what are you looking forward to in this new upcoming update next year. Put that out of the way. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit like, comment, and subscribe on the video below. Any support on this video and through the channel is greatly appreciated. But with that, thank you all so much for watching. This is your boy SB Phila signing out, and wish you all a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and Happy New Year. So take care, everyone. Later.